So once again, Swatch have collaborated with a giant in the watch industry, this time being Blancpain and the 50 Fathoms. But is it actually worth buying? Now, if you watched the trailer for this watch and you thought that you were buying a really cheap 50 Fathoms and not a Swatch, you know, I really can't blame you, because this is really well made trailer. I think it's one of the best I've seen in recent years. Now the only problem is, this is definitely not a Blancpain, and instead a Swatch with the Blancpain logo put on the front of it. I'd really love it to be the cheapest Blancpain, but it really is just a Swatch. From the bioceramic that makes up the case to the non-sapphire crystal that covers the dial. The only thing I will say is that the movement has taken a little bit of an upgrade, because it's no longer a quartz movement, instead it's an automatic movement. And not only that, but this movement has actually got some decoration on it, which is actually really impressive. Although it's not the highest quality, it is actually unique per model, so depending on which model you choose, it has a different sort of reflection of the ocean in that area, from Antarctica to Pacific and all the oceans around the world. So really cool actually, I really like that. The only thing I will say though, is this movement, you can get it a lot cheaper in other places. So Swatch already sells this movement in other watches for about 100 quid less. So it's kind of, yeah, it's cool, but you can already get it for cheaper. And that's something else I'd say, is that this watch is really expensive for what it is. £340 is very expensive. Now, although this watch is actually a lot better than the Moon Swatch, I still would not recommend it. It has got far superior water resistance, coming in at basically 100 meters, which is quite average, quite sort of standard. Something I do have to give credit for though, is this watch does have a better strap than the Omega. It has a nice nylon NATO strap, but I really still wouldn't recommend it. I'd rather have something like a G-Shock and like a budget dress watch. So what I'm going to recommend instead is this. This is just a G-Shock. You can get these for about £100. And I'm going to recommend a Chronos, which is a budget micro brand dress watch, which is going to last you a lot longer than this watch. Now, I really do feel kind of bad, because Swatch have actually made a pretty good collaboration here. I really do like the idea, but the pricing is just extortionate for what it is. And although I like the colours of some of the models, I won't be buying any of them anytime soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And until this video, goodbye.